Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Baltimore County Department of Aging resource series with the Senior Care Program. We are joined here today by Courtney Gonce and Patti Madigan from the Senior Resource Office. And so I will invite them to take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Courtney Gonce, and I'm the Senior Resources Supervisor with Baltimore County Department of Aging Senior Care Program. Today, I'm going to give a brief overview of our program, what is senior care, who is eligible, and then at the end, if you have any questions, I will answer those for you. Do you or your loved one need help to remain at home? Senior care is a case management and supportive service program throughout the state of Maryland. Senior care is a state-funded program designed to help older adults who are at risk for nursing home placement remain in the community. As funding is available, the following services are paid for by senior care. We have minimal aid service, personal care and chore service, medications, medical equipment and supplies, respite care, and personal emergency response systems. The eligibility for senior care is age 65 plus within income and asset guidelines, and you must be at risk of nursing home placement. The income guidelines change based on median income, but currently for an individual monthly gross income of $400,112 or below, and if it's a couple, $4,700 or below. The income includes Social Security, disability, pension, alimony, rental income, VA benefits. For an individual, assets must be below $11,000 and for a couple below $14,000. Assets include cash in the bank, IRAs, stocks, bonds, cash surrender value of whole or universal life insurance, value of a second vehicle or a second home. How we determine risk of nursing home placement. We use a functional scoring tool that looks at how you complete activities of daily living and instrumental activities of daily living. Activities of daily living include bathing, dressing, grooming, eating, toileting, and transferring. Instrumental activities of daily living include cooking, cleaning, managing your finances, grocery shopping, and managing medications. Do you think you or your loved one is in need of help to remain in the community? In order to see if you may qualify for senior care, you would call the Baltimore County Department of Aging's MAP Maryland Access Point office at 410-887-2594. A MAP specialist would review your income and asset amounts, and if you are within guidelines, they will make a referral to one of our community outreach specialists to complete an in-home assessment and review your functional needs. We do currently have a waiting list for our senior care program, but after the community outreach specialist completes the in-home visit and application, they send the application to our office, the Senior Resource Office. When eligible, you're placed on a waiting list based on your functional score, income, assets, and other community supports needs. Priority is given to clients most in need based on that score, and then clients are added as funding becomes available. Another service that's offered through senior care is case management. The community outreach specialist will also assess for other services you may be eligible for when they do your initial senior care visit. Once funding becomes available, the community outreach specialist works with you to develop a plan to choose a vendor. That's whether you're getting aid service, pharmacy assistance, personal emergency response system, or a combination of those services. We work with specific vendors who have contracts with our county. Your CAS or community outreach specialist will conduct a visit every 6 months or as needed, and then annually they will complete an application with you to make sure you still qualify for the program. Does anyone have any questions about senior care? Again, if you're interested in getting more information, you can call our MAP line at 887-2594.
Hi, sorry, I had a question.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
you mentioned you had a list of services at the beginning. Could you kind of like
Yes.
explain those?
Yes. So we have clients, some of them who get aid service. So an aid can come in. The max amount of aid service you can get through senior care is 8 hours a week. So some of our clients who are in need of that help with bathing, dressing, grooming, they could get up to 8 hours, again, when funding is available, to help with those things. So a lot of times if somebody's getting 8 hours, they will have an aide come in like twice a week for 4 hours a day, and that aide can help them with bathing, dressing, doing their laundry, doing some light errands like running to the grocery store or picking up medications. And also, when they have an aide coming in, they have a nurse from that agency that monitors the aide and comes out for a visit annually. Most of the agencies, it's every 6 months, but our service pays for that nurse to come out annually and do a plan of care to make sure the aide is doing what the client needs based on their plan of care that they've developed. The medication, medical equipment, and supplies, we have different amounts that we can offer different clients, and it depends on the hours of aid service. So a lot of our clients will have aid service and the medication, medical supply. If they're getting both, there's a limit to what they can get, but that will help with things like copays at the pharmacy. So it's a subsidy that we send an authorization to that pharmacy to let them know we're going to cover a certain amount a month. And then that client, when they call in to order supplies or medication, it covers those things. So incontinence supplies is a big one that a lot of the senior care clients get. Ensure or other nutritional drinks, some copays, and then some over the counters that they just can't afford to pay for. So senior care pays for that. And then a lot of our senior care clients have a personal emergency response system. So for people who are living alone, they have a little pendant that they either wear on their wrist or around their neck. And if they were to fall or have an emergency, they can press that button and it's connected to one of our vendors, whoever they've chosen. And then that person can check in on the client, see if they need to call 911. And they also test that system monthly.
Great,
So
thank
there's,
you.
yeah, absolutely.
Can
And
I
then,
may I ask, can I ask a question also?
Oh, of course, absolutely.
So when it says the people who are at risk of nursing homes, could a family call like that 2594 and say, I've been a caregiver to my loved one, but I think that those care needs are getting more and, we don't put them in a nursing home. We're trying to keep them at home. Is that the kind of situation you're talking about?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So family member can call into MAP. And if they do feel like that person may qualify and they make that referral to one of our community outreach specialists, when the community outreach specialist schedules the visit, they will let the family member know that the client has to be present because they have to be on board with accepting this assistance. But yes, a family member can definitely call into MAP.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
and then, is this only available for Baltimore County residents? You said it's
So
state funded, so.
it is throughout the state of Maryland, but a Baltimore County, like a Baltimore City resident would not be able to get assistance through our program. And that's the same. So if one of our senior care clients moves out of the jurisdiction, we do have to close them and they would have to restart by calling the county's AAA or MAP line, whichever it is that they have. So it doesn't transfer from county to county, but they can definitely, when they move to that other county, start the process there to try to get senior care.
And that's a separate number for each county.
It is, yes.
Okay,
And MAP does have those numbers if somebody needed it.
great. Are there any other questions? Well, thank you so much, Courtney and
Oh,
Patti.
yes.
Uh, this is a wonderful service I think we provide. So,
Well, thank you for having me today.
okay, and thank you all for joining us. We hope to see you at the next um, resource series event, which is all about the SALS program, which is the Senior Assisted Living Subsidy. So see you then. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.